All right. All right, what do you think? Are we gonna fill or not?
I don't know. Surely people are still trying to clear on a Friday afternoon.
All right. What other options do we have? Let's see.
It's kind of funny that the other.
I mean, there's a clear party that we can go into if you're feeling like. Never mind.
Apparently, they all suck. At this point in the tier, yeah.
I feel like stop myself. Like, is it really worth it?
The answer is no.
I feel kind of bad about it because, like, for two reasons. One, like, I am a bit pretentious. Like, I am a bit elitist. And but it comes with like a couple of like I don't know, like counterpoints, caveats, or I can't think of the right word. Conditions. You know, like if you, I will avoid you. You know, but if you are like somebody who has done well in the other fights and you haven't cleared the tier, I'll give you a shot.
Bulls, Big McLarge, huge.
Yeah. But like, there's also people who are trying to get the clear, and I will help them, but I just need to see that they have like the ability to clear. I'm not about to go in there and spend, you know, 20-30 minutes doing the fight, and they just like aren't pulling their weight. Four of 8 is kind of tough though. There you got.
We'll be checking passports. Okay, bud. I mean, if it was just missing, if there was like a Ash and Ina-sized hole in the party, I'd be like, okay, sure, why not? But
it's kind of tough because like this guy put like he's opening himself up to like a bunch of people. The thing that Alex said the other day, like he's a, so I think he's gonna put in the extra effort to clear. It's like that crash out black mage. It's the exact opposite of his argument. In the last like 5 days, that a lot of my friends who have Mare, a lot of them who play cat girls, specifically cat girls, they're shiny for some reason, like they're glistening. And
they're glistening?
Yeah, like I'm looking at like the person next to me, and her shoulder is like super shiny.
That's weird.
And then like the other person next to me, her boobs are like shiny too. But then there's a bunch of other cat girls that are here who are not shiny. So I feel like a lot of people actually like download this like shiny skin texture mod.
It's really funny.
Oh, I think my dog wants to leave my room. Give me a second. Oh, came back to a couple people filming already. Yeah, no, but like, I'm like super
There's no better way than there's no better way to get a party to fill than to actually
like up and go.
Than to
physically leave your computer. Oh, we lost the sage. For what reason? What even happened?
I don't know.
Oh my god. I don't have any other reason to get up now. Do you have one?
No, I was gonna say there's no better way to get a party to fill than to start crafting.
Crafting?
Yeah.
Guess I could.
No. I mean, I'm doing it already. You don't have to.
Doesn't it like increase the probability?
Stack.
Okay, it's not a stacking effect. Not a stacking buff.
No.
I have so many materia stocked for next tier. It's insane.
mean the crafting material?
Yeah. I'm finna be rich. This looks like Tifa. Dilly dally shilly shelly. Yep. I remember that quote. I'll ask this group. Any shield healers that have... I think I told you this before, but sometimes, people in front of the Aetherites, they, like, teleport away. Like this guy is about to right now. And I go up to them and I trade them. So they can't go anywhere. Is that evil? It's that's just so funny.
It's a fight after all.
Ah, this is kind of ridiculous. I think I like the top sword better.
I honestly don't like most of the paladin weapons.
Okay, okay. You don't really need to be that hurtful. Like, no, but no, why are you being so
I'm a
mean?
huge fan of I'm a huge fan of the Heaven's Word. The Heaven's Word relic though. That's the one I use.
Decided to throw hands.
Sorry.
Well, I think white mages are ugly. There, I said it. What are you gonna do about it?
Most of them are kind of bad.
No, you're supposed to fight back. Hmm. I wish that, this kind of bothers me a lot. I wish that, like, you can put in the ultimate weapons as, like, what's that one thing called? The thing where, like, for the relic weapons, there's, like, one that's, like, 1,000 gil. The replica. I wish there was replicas for ultimate weapons if you have one.
Why?
Because I don't want to have to, like, put in my top weapon back into my glamour dresser. Only for it to lose materia, you know?
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay. Yeah, they're literally all sitting in my glamour dresser.
Because the BIS for those weapons is still relevant in their fight, you know? Like, I was just in top. Bounce. Bounce. Paradin. Top. Yeah, True Bis Omega Sword. So maybe it is for others. Well, I mean, the shield is the relic shield.
Okay.
But the top shield is not Bis. The relic shield is. Which a majority of my classes anyway, like, do not even use the shield glamour. It's just an empty glamour. The only one that uses it are the actual, like, the ultimate sets themselves. Which, actually, now that I remember, I have to go do one of the dungeons, because one of the dungeons is now Bis, post-scale. The 635 dungeon, whatever it is.
635, probably lunar subterrane.
That is it. That's correct. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. Probably with the trusts.
Yeah.
So
Farm your top disc while sleeping.
Yeah. Which, by the way, it's that one I did some this morning. It's kind of annoying because of how the programming works, but I can't actually use Graha Tia.
Why?
Because he's an Omni class, so it registers as a no class. So I have to manually put him in. Like, go into the instance and then with him, and then hit the function.
Damn, that's wild. I did see the other day that Auto Duty had the ability to queue into Juno first vlog. And I was very tempted.
I won't even go that far. I do want more tomes. I have enough to buy another relic weapon, which I will. But not right now. Like, you need a lot of tomestones, like, period, to get every relic weapon.
How it is every time.
When Endwalker was ending, actually, I had made the effort back in March to try to get a full relic from like start to finish, and I got all the relic weapons done before Dawntrail came out for Endwalker, which was actually very mind-numbing because I don't like doing dailies. Period. Dailies, hunt trains, stuff like that.
Yeah, it is quite bad. I'm still working on my Dawntrail and Walker relics, even now that they're poetic.
Much easier.
It is.
I didn't think about that beforehand, but I guess like my goal was to get it done before Dawntrail came out, but I didn't realize that had I just waited, I would have had an easier time.
It's not like you're using poetics for anything else.
I'm
right?
not. Yeah, I'm permacapped at 2,000.
Yeah. Unless you're leveling, which is so useless. And even then, you can just make crafted gear, and it's dungeons. Who the fuck cares?
Yeah, 100%.
The trust NPCs definitely don't.
Yeah, that's funny. That's funny. I'm gonna go get the Dark Knight. The other thing that pisses me off is that I'm getting these relic weapons, and I don't even know where to stick them.
They're all sitting on a retainer for me.
Yeah, I think I might have to go drop it in a retainer for the time being. Oh, except the Paladin one. The Paladin stays with me because I think that's BIS for Occult.
Do the relics have any bonuses in occults?
No, they don't.
Damn, that's unfortunate.
I would think that it would never have a bonus. I don't think Endwalkers had a bonus, but I mean they could change it obviously. But wait, do the Eureka weapons have a bonus?
Only on the last step, and you had to clear or go into Valdesian Arsenal to do it.
Yeah, I mean if that's the case, I really hope they do something like that. I have all the crafter relics. I don't have all the gatherer relics.
I'm working on it right now. It is quite a lot of time investment.
You asked me yesterday what step were we on? We're on 19. Everybody else is on 18.
I see. So you're done the Cosmoliner in the northeast?
Yeah, we've done all of it.
Was there even a step, or are they just waiting for patch now?
I think it's at this point it's just waiting for patch. So I mean, the only person or the only world that's caught up is Fairy, but Fairy's still behind, and they have always been behind. At this point, like it looks like it's close, but the progress is like very minimal at a time. The only one that has gotten to 18 in Crystal is Balmung for a lot of obvious reasons.
Wait, so if you go into the infrastructure index, yours says log 19.
Let me go there in person.
There's no shot. We're on 13.
No. Here, I'll send you a link. There.
Oh.
We're doing the Lunar Hopopolis preparations. And you're in Adamantois. So you're doing the Cosmoliner.
18, 19, 19, 19, 16 Siren. Oh my god. Very Lunar Hopopolis. And Cactuar's Lunar Hopopolis. Is he?
That's why they call it Craftuar, because Cactuar has always been ahead of the game.
That's funny. Crystal, 18, 16, 16, 16, 16, 16, yeah.
Aether is ahead by, in terms of like, oh, they got rid of a lot of the instances, I realized. There used to be 5 instances, now there's only 3.
There used to be 6.
6, okay. Yeah, so the Nadir lift, the whole like northeast portion is like already done for us.
I see.
It's kind of funny that like you and I see different things in this very specific place. Nadir lift, it looks pretty cool here. I'd show you, but that'd be spoilers.
I'm not that invested.
You say that, but that's not what people say about you.
What?
Yeah, everybody says Ina is super invested in the moon and the
that's
and
crazy.
The restoration. That's what literally everybody says.
Kind of surprised that there's a whole bunch of JP worlds only at 16.
I don't think JP does anything but raids. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I don't know what else they do.
Except Tonberry. Tonberry's done as well.
This list is pretty dope. I don't feel the reason to do this stuff anymore for a lot of obvious reasons. Being that like I already have everything that you can get. If there was a way to make money off of this, I would still stay. The issue is that the drop is like almost exponential. You know what I mean? Like the price of like all the items. And then some NPCs just don't make sense to me. Like how come this guy is like
So
sucking the
surprisingly,
air?
so surprisingly, because
It's funny that like I want to get this Orchestrion and I can just buy it for like 100 gil or some shit. But I'm like still like so stubborn. Like I want to win this. I want to win this Orchestrion. I'm just gonna buy it. Nice. I got the freaking prisms. Wait, I own this? I know I'm not joking. I'm very, very sad right now. The fact that this is not filling is beyond my comprehension. No. 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 I know. Why?
Should probably join that epic noob one.
Yeah, I got it. Wait, Jason needs main tank? Wait,
Don't ask questions.
yeah, the warrior is...
A warrior not knowing main tank is very unusual, I agree.
Well, I force a lot of warriors to off tank, but they're always reluctant. So this is like finding like a sub warrior, like a submissive warrior. Like that's what it feels like. Very docile warrior.
I mean, it does make sense. A lot of the warriors, quote unquote, mitigation, like their abilities, they can't use on anybody else, and they're like heals and stuff. So it makes sense that they should main tank.
Yeah, I think for 6S, I would always almost prefer them to off tank just because of that same reason. But like, it's kind of a non-reason now, given how easy. Like you and I have done 6 together several times at this point. Only
it doesn't make any
successfully a few
more.
times, but like we've had a lot of good failed attempts, and like it doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Week 1, it mattered a lot. Now it's
Bro, last night, we had someone grieve our clear. At the end, you know the 5 hours. A Reaper went to the 5th hour before 4th hour was active. So it made everyone panic. And the wrong flat got selected. 0.18%.
they need to reduce the instances back down to 1. I think
In what regard? For the moon?
for the moon, yeah.
I
like
agree.
It's not computing states and stuff anymore. The mech ops.
Yeah, it's too spread out at this point. Last week, my friend Naga did yes. Oh, and we had a dark holiday on the 3rd one. You see, he panicked and saw everyone leaving. Well, yeah. everyone else but you and I, bud. We stay here. You, I blew all my nit. Wait, I forget. Did this party have 2 healers already? No, just the one.
No.
Would have been really nice. Emotionally, I mean. Bearing... What does the Q mean?
Quad.
Quad. TFR. Twin fold recurve. Need main tank.
Twofold slash run on. Or sorry, toxic friend slash run on.
Oh my god, you're so good at this game. I didn't even think of toxic friends and Renon. Epic noob.
I love how like party finder descriptions are now like
Being
this is a
truncated.
new low. This is a new low for describing.
It is like, this is like heavily truncated. Like, I did have to think about everything that was just put on here. Except need main tank. I have a friend who also happens to be a healer. Yeah, never mind. Probably not appropriate. But I have seen a lot of tanks this tier just like absolutely just screw their freaking balls up in this fight. It's mostly tanks, I think. We've had, I think you and I have had a lot of runs together where a tank is messed up, right? Just like in general. Not just like this fight, but like the entire tier. Do you remember a couple days ago when we were doing 6S and the tank just walled? Because the Yang came south. I was so upset. I'm like, bro, use your eyes.
Look, if they truly enraged, then you will die in at most 10 seconds. Just ride it out. It's not that big of a deal.
There was no reason, like absolutely zero reason for that tank to wall straight up.
It's just really funny seeing like a fucking Star Trek setting in FF14. Being able to get a glam set that looks like Star Trek uniforms.
Oh, you mean on the moon?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't actually use any of them, to be quite honest.
No, I don't actually expect anyone does. Unless they're trying to like cosplay something. I just think it's kind of funny that it's in the 14, like canonically, not like a fucking mod. In fact, I bet people have already modded them to look like authentic Star Trek uniforms.
This is how we RP. It's like, okay, we're gonna have an RP bar, or like an RP venue, and everybody has to pretend like they're from the year 2099.
We're just RPing 10 forward from the next generation.
I remember when I was like 11, maybe like 8 or 9, because I was just like living in Houston at that time. I remember back then, I was like thinking about like what the world would look like 10 years in advance. So nothing crazy, just like 10 years in advance. And I remember thinking that we would all be wearing like tracksuits and like metallic colors, and like everything's gonna be chrome, and our cars would be like so much more rounded. And like thinking back, like it's been 20 years since then almost, you know? Like I was so wrong.
Oh my god.
I'd love
You
to,
got a shield healer?
but
Crazy. Are we just missing a caster now? Damn.
yeah, it's just a caster. Oh my god, we filled.
Okay, it's still early on in this. I'm just gonna bail. Surely this group can actually clear.
No, let me just get in there.
If the DPS check is looking sketchy, I'll have to switch to Astro.
You really
Because,
shouldn't
you know,
have to, though.
I shouldn't have to. But it turns out, it comes out to be like almost a 2k RTPS difference, which is not insignificant. Imagine a group relying on healer DPS to clear a savage fight. SMH.
I think, realistically speaking, I think we'll probably do fine. I think the warrior will be fine. Oh my god.
What is your sneak peek FFLogs plugin telling you about these people?
Let me see. I think the only person who might underperform is the Sage, quite honestly, just based off
Okay,
my
who
general
cares?
description. I think, who cares? I think I'll have a pretty good, co-tank here. And he looks like he knows what he's doing. Which, to me, is actually the most important part.
Wait, what new liths are those? The fuck? I've never seen those before.
New what?
Oh, those are just the Augmented Historia ones. I've like never seen those before.
Let me get our markers up. Alright. We don't have a chance, do we? Oh, we do. The only reason why I say that the Sage might be an issue is because there's no recorded clear for them.
Okay. The Sam has a babyface weapon, we're fine.
Is that the current tier?
Yeah. Because I was able to do that ethereal shift before. Because I was able to do that ethereal shift before. This
I
time
don't
it
know what
clipped
that
in.
is. Damage is looking fine, right? I think I got it. I had to wing. I had to clip a wing in. Or use my wing and clip it. That's why I'm at. Alright. Get out of here, buddy. Alright. Get out of here, buddy.
I saw there's you. Disappeared just in time for the third orb. Disappeared just in time for the third orb. But no, it would not have worked.
Cause the way that I agreed, well, I'm like, no, that can't be it. Like I have that down to a science.
The sage literally dashed right across the screen just in time to snapshot the healer cleaves on top of each other. I think this party might be over.
Nah.
He sounds like with